But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed.
Hello, K-pop lovers. Welcome to Lumen K-pop, a place where every second is filled with love, stories, and surprises from the world of our favorite idols. Here, we bring you the latest news, exclusive narratives, and theories that will make your heart beat faster. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because every support from you is our motivation to continue providing the best content.
Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever want to give me.
Imagine a moment that you have been waiting for so long. Not a birthday, not a big concert night, not even a new song release, but a homecoming. A homecoming from a long silence, from a silent space, from a silent but meaningful task. Now, only 5 days remain before the world welcomes back someone who has never truly left our hearts, Jeon Jungkook.
I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll
2 years is not a short time, but deep love always knows how to endure. We all learn to wait in silence, trusting that time will bring back the person we are proud of, not just as a star, but as a human being. And the day is fast approaching, June 11, 2025, the day when BTS Golden Maknae, Jungkook, will officially complete his military service.
Everything that you did, that you said, I don't think you understand what you're doing. And my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like
Around the world, there's a sense of unison. The air changes its scent, the sky looks brighter, and hearts feel full of hope. Our unwise everywhere are no longer just counting the days. They're counting the seconds, counting the breaths, counting the trembling feelings that slowly settle into emotion.
love me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw
Social media has already witnessed what will be one of the most emotional homecomings in entertainment history. Hashtags like hashtag welcome back Jungkook, hashtag golden return, and hashtag #JKissBack aren't just trends. They're collective cries of longing from millions of hearts who can't stop loving. Twitter is filled with threads of memories. Instagram is filled with tear-filled artwork. TikTok has turned into a sea of reaction videos, emotional edits, and open letters that make anyone who sees them feel like something big is happening.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head.
In South Korea, the atmosphere is even more real. In Yeoncheon, Gyeonggi-do, where Jungkook served, more than 50 large banners were unfurled, put up by the fan base Jungkook supporters in a project titled Golden Return, Jungkook. The words on the banners were not random. Welcome back, our golden boy. Read one banner against a golden background that shone in the sunlight. In another corner, it read, "The world becomes brighter with you." A silent poem whispered to the sky, hoping to reach it.
Under my bed, think you're something out of my nightmares. Seen it right.
And what made this moment even more sacred was the coincidence that felt like destiny. The project was launched on BTS's 12th debut anniversary. 12 years ago, Jungkook was a shy teenager with big dreams. Today, he is a man who has set foot on the world's biggest stages, and now returns home with his head held high after serving his country.
you don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever want to give me wings. You don't ever want to set me free.
But love did not only come from outside. Inside the military base, Jungkook's colleagues accompanied his final days with silent, warm tributes. One soldier said, "He was so loved. I cried when I saw him for the last time there." This is proof that Jungkook never carried himself like a star. He came as a human being and was loved for his humanity.
I'm off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of
And the world celebrated. In Japan, a giant LED sign lit up in the Shibuya district, reading "Welcome Home, Jungkook." In the Philippines, thousands of candles were lit, creating a sea of light to greet him. In America, fans from different countries created a collaborative video that combined hope, longing, and love in a way that only those who waited sincerely could understand. None of this was requested, not ordered. It was born out of love.
When I'm with you, I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amuses they're gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me?
But let's go back a moment to before the silence of military service began. The year 2023 was the year Jungkook soared, not just as a member of BTS, but as a solo artist with a strong identity. When Seven was released in July 2023, the world paused for a moment. The song wasn't just catchy, it wasn't just musical, it was magical. There was something about Jungkook's voice that made people stop. It was like a summer that wouldn't go away. Seven spent 98 weeks on Spotify's Global Songs chart, an incredible feat never before achieved by an Asian soloist. The song has reached 2.378 billion streams, not because of crazy promotion, but because it is alive. It is embedded in people's lives.
Don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of
And like all great artists, Jungkook didn't stop at one song. He released the album Golden, a work that is like a painting of himself, emotional, bold, colorful. Each song on it is a window, opening up a side of himself that the world has not fully recognized. Standing next to you, yes or no, closer to you, all of them are not just songs, but stories, energy, and statements that Jungkook is a creative force that cannot be underestimated.
and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're so
But the most beautiful thing is that, behind all of these achievements, Jungkook remains the same person we know him to be. Humble, sincere, and humble. He never gets too vocal about records or numbers. He lets his music do the talking, and maybe that's why we feel close to him, because that sincerity is real.
With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a
Even for the past 2 years, when he has been out of the spotlight, his name has never faded. His music continues to be played. His name continues to be talked about. Not because of sensation, but because of impact. Jungkook has become not just an artist, but a symbol that hard work, sincerity, and the courage to choose the right path can take a person far beyond their limits.
I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
Now that his return is imminent, one big question remains. What comes next? New music? A BTS comeback? A surprise concert? Maybe. But before all that happens, the world wants to pause. To give him a big hug. To say, thank you for coming back. Thank you for keeping your promise. And most importantly, we're proud of you.
get bored of killing.
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you
BIGAIT Music may release an official statement, or they may not. There may be a small private welcome. But for ARMY, no announcement is more important than the feeling that's already building. International fans have even launched a charity project in Jungkook's name, donating funds to children's education and healthcare in Africa and Asia. Because for many, loving Jungkook isn't just about liking his music, it's also about inheriting the values he brings: love, kindness, and sincerity.
I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted.
And in that silence, his music continues to resonate. His voice continues to flow, even when he's not singing on stage. His presence cannot be extinguished by time, cannot be erased by distance. Because Jungkook is not just a star, he is a light that endures even in the dark.
You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever want to give me wings. You don't ever
Welcome back, Jungkook. The world is not just waiting for you. The world has prepared everything to welcome you. This is your golden hour. One chapter ends, and a bigger one begins. With unwavering love, we welcome you home. The world feels complete again.